Okay, so I'm in my garage and I've got an airbag from the driver's side of a 2012 GMC Terrain. And I bought the car from an auction, and we basically were trying to repair the front end, and also had to replace a couple of airbags in the Terrain. So basically, this is the driver's side airbag slash horn. And if you look and you are looking around the edge of this, you can kind of see, sorry about that, where this is kind of burnt. And both of these are melted inside of there. You can see they got so hot and melted that they actually became pretty brittle. And you can see up the top all the damage from where this melted as well. I guess there's a chemical reaction. The chemical reaction happens so fast that it's almost like a fire in a sense. But anyhow, we took the airbag off of the steering wheel, and once we got inside, this is what they refer to as a clock spring. Now this clock spring is off of the 2012 GMC Terrain, but if you look at the wires, this is what they were, and they were kind of melted, and they actually, the wires became brittle as well, and they kind of broke off themselves. But over here, we had ordered this clock spring from AutoZone, and if you look, we're looking at the new clock spring here, and this one being the old one, and this being the new one. These parts here, the yellow and the blue, actually were on this new one here, and they that's what melted off and broke inside of the driver's side airbag. Now we got a new airbag, and that's what it looks like. So initially, when I went to take the airbag off, I thought that these clips over here twisted off, which they do not twist off. They're held in there by this clip. That clip comes out, and then these clips on the side actually have to be depressed. And if you look at them, there's one on each side, and you can see. See if I can't give you a different angle here. See the way that the clips move. Let's see. Get a different background here. You can kind of see. Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting you a good view of that. Yeah, anyhow, there's clips on each side. Both of those have to be depressed and pushed in to come out. And you can see that this fitting here, these are the male side of the adapter. If you come in here and look, that's your female side, and each side has a pin coming up through the center of it. Inside of this, there's a ring groove. The ring groove is what these little clips on the sides of these here snap into. So basically, we have everything moved out and ready to be changed out to be put in and installed in the new Terrain. But some of the things that I encountered with this, trying to find the parts and how to actually do this airbag, was pretty tough. I had done a lot of searching, and I really hadn't found a video that would explain to me what needed to be done or what it needed to be replaced. And I thought it'd be a good idea to add a video to kind of show you how to go about doing all that. And I did find a couple other videos that showed how to remove this driver's side airbag, but there was absolutely nothing on how to take the clips out of this. And actually, if you look at this one is broken, but once we snap in this pin here with the ring groove and these two clips, I feel like it's going to work fine. And then this pin here loops around and goes into these two and then locks it in place as well. So if you see how that kind of fits in there like that and snaps around, so then this will help lock it in place too. Now, we haven't tried it, but once we get it snapped in, we'll see if it feels like it's going to hold in place. If not, we may try to add a little bit of glue to the back of this to hold it in place, and hasn't been completely ruled out yet, but we're going to try that. And then ultimately, we'll have to put our diagnostic tool on there and check to see if the codes are going to clear. And if they don't clear, we may have to go in and take the module out and get the module reset. Just another little thing that we were fighting with. And then on top of that, we also did notice that since the driver's side airbag had deployed and the passenger side airbag had deployed, it also locked up the seat belts. I guess there's some sort of a tensioner in there. The tensioner locks and the seat belts either have to be sent in and reset, or you need to get new seat belts and replace them. But this is one of the little things that we came across as we were trying to get this replaced. I had quite a few problems with it. So, huge learning experience, and I thought I would share this just to kind of maybe help a few other people out, so maybe they're not going to go through as much turmoil as we had to go through. So hopefully this helps a little bit. One of the other things I was going to tell you about is these two wires can also be purchased with these two fittings on them. The reason that we decided to go with a clock spring is because we thought that since the airbag had been deployed, that maybe this clock spring here, the original one, is also bad. So we just wanted to kind of rule out a few more things, and the price was virtually $20 plus shipping and handling for this wiring harness, or $54 for this. And we also had delivery on this one over here too. So, but anyhow, a few things that we learned. Just wanted to share that. Hope it helps a few people out. Have a great day.